Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. We are going to be doing just a couple more little changes here while I get everything ready. Welcome back to the channel. Has everybody noticed that everyone's doing Two Point Museum? Has anybody watched it? Fantastic. Fantastic game. Absolutely love it. But I did notice something while myself was watching a few of my favorite streamers play it as well, is that a lot of people in chat didn't know about Two Point Hospital. They didn't know about Two Point Campus. They really thought the museum was the first one. So we're going to go ahead and we'll run through Two Point Hospital. I didn't realize how many people weren't familiar with this absolutely wonderful genre of games. The Two Point series is becoming very quickly one of my very favorite series. They just keep adding to it and it just keeps getting better and it just keeps getting better. So if you've never played Two Point Hospitals, come on in, sit down, join. We'll go through it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like it, let me know in the chat as well. And we'll go ahead and we'll keep running through these. We can do Two Point Campus as well, which we do have. Two Point Hospital, we do have several of the DLCs, as you'll see here. We have the Bigfoot, we have Close Encounters, and we have Stitch in Time. This one is just a hospital pass. There's some super bug projects in the game, so if you've played it at all, you'll have access to the golden super bugs from that. You can get that by going to twopointcounty.com and signing up, making yourself an account. So let's go ahead, let's bring the game up here, and let's go ahead and get started.
At Two Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at Two Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Sounds pretty accurate. Welcome to Two Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Albert can get very annoying. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. So this is going to be our first one. You can see up here there's several others. The map is it's about medium size on this one. On my most recent trip to a hospital, I found myself thinking this place needs more animals. Sure. But which animals would be appropriate for a medical facility as well as good company for our patients and staff? Yaks, emus, platypuses. I quickly realized that I wasn't fit to make that decision alone. I'd like to investigate which creatures would be most suitable for this task. Above all else, they should improve the overall alive-dead ratio in any given hospital. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug Network to contribute to the project and collect rewards. Thank you for your continued cooperation, Sophie Nova. View the project. So this is the Superbug project I was telling you about. And you can see that we have completed some in previous gameplays. As far as I know, you're not able to delete those. I was able to delete my previous gameplays and start anew. But it doesn't look like for the Superbug part and the extras that you can do that. It actually keeps track of them and gives you some neat little things. We probably won't be touching too awful much over there, except for what it makes us do within the game. Two Point Hospital. Welcome to Two Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Looking around the hospital. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag and move the cursor to the edge of the screen. use the WASD keys, and you can also zoom in with the mouse wheel. So either drag with your right mouse button, go to the edge of the screen, either way. First thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception near the entrance. You can also rotate with the middle mouse wheel like that. Zoom in and out, obviously, and then we'll move. So it wants us to go to the... I believe we can tilt. Yeah, okay. There we go. And... I mean, our building is kind of small-ish. Then we'll go down here to items and then build reception. It tells you where to put it. I mean, you can really drag left or right to rotate. There we go. So let's, yeah, right about there looks good. Okay. Now what, Albert? Receptionist. Great. We'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. So we go over here, we go to assistants, and obviously their names, their stars. This one's just a beginner, medium, obviously high class. They're going to be different wages, different recruitment fees, all of that. But you can hover over these. So he has stamina training, he has customer service twice, and emotional intelligence. This one is motivated, and this one has the customer service as well. So for now, let's just do Bartholomew because he's the cheapest. And money's a thing in this game. So, general practitioner's office. Great. Before we officially open, we need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. Room building. To build a room, click on the Rooms button and pick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size and place the required items in the room. So each room is also just like, if you watched 2 Point Museum at all, you saw that it tells you right here, usually. Where's my little thing? Oh, down here. Well, it's telling us down here, but usually
Patients may not be
each
able
room,
to
is this
take
one
money
3x3
with
on all
them.
of them? It might be. So let's go, let's actually put, what do we want to do here? Let's put the GP over here because I think I'm going to make this like the little seating area. And the GP's office really truly doesn't need to be any bigger than 3x3. There's going to be a lot in this game that they're full of shit when they tell you that, oh yeah, no, it's fine, go ahead and make it 3x3. It's not going to be big enough. Don't believe them. They're lying to you. And later on in the game, they're going to be like, oh, you didn't make that room big enough. Just make it big enough from the beginning. Just do it. That's backwards. There we go. Put that right there. And of course, as with the other, you know, higher prestige, all of that good stuff, will get you a higher room level. You see our room level going up right here. We're up to level 2 already. Let's hang up a couple pictures. These will not all come unlocked.
Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the vastly overqualified Sir Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of sophistication to your drab little lives. Should any of you have any requests for popular tunes, as I believe people like to call them, do not hesitate to repress that impulse. I have no intention of playing any of that drivel.
Yeah, what he said. So we need to hire a doctor. We can do Rowena. She's a little bit on the cheaper side because we can always train. Or we can just go ahead and get Magnus because they already have the GP part. Okay, good news. Our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to GP for diagnosis. Okay, well, they need to hold their pants for a minute because we need to put in a couple extra things. Because 2 Point, they're sneaky little brats, and they're not going to tell you everything that needs to be put in right away. But I'll tell you. So you absolutely need to do a waiting room. Make sure you have benches. Make sure, let's go from the top here, that you have room for people to sit down and garbage cans and all of that good stuff, and just save yourself a headache at the very, very beginning. Because otherwise, it's just going to be a hot ass mess later on in the game. I'm so glad they fixed that. In later games, the garbage can doesn't sit on the floor. Drinks machine. Okay. Snacks machine right there. Works perfect. These are absolutely gigantic, but we'll put in a dream catcher right. Can we fit the periscope here? Ugh. Boy, that's going to be tight. Yeah, no. So we'll just leave that like that for now. Tilt it back up. Okay. And we need a janitor. So can we hire a janitor yet? Perfect. This one has ghost capture, which is handier than you think, believe it or not, but we won't need it until a little bit later in the game. So let's go ahead and hit play. Bring him on in, Nigel. Zooming and rotating. We figured that out already. Thank you. Got it, just like that. Do you see down here, every month, we have no profit or loss, obviously, because we just started. We don't have any patients. Here's our first one.
Patients should tell staff their darkest secrets for medical reasons.
Yeah, for medical reasons. Tell us all your deep, dark secrets. I don't like that. We need a rug right there. Do we have one unlocked yet? Let's put a leaflet stand right here, though, just because that looks better. And we're actually going to put a plant right here. Okay. Yeah, the Sonic rug is all we have. Fine. I mean, it's better. We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message on the bottom right. They need a pharmacy. We can take care of that. There we go. Okay. Here's the message right here. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. Yeah, the patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost $7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait. I also do like that they added in later versions to just build the room. Like, there's a button just to click and build the room. The hospital doesn't have it, but that's okay. So, let's do the pharmacy, which, honestly, it can go right here because it doesn't need to be that big either. And we'll go here. And drug mixer. We'll put a filing cabinet set here. No, you're being weird. Why are you being weird? Stop being weird. Thank you. Put a plant in the corner. Garbage can right here.
Unofficial
Fire
complaints
extinguisher.
will
Do
not
not
be
ever,
treated
ever,
as
ever
official.
forget this fire extinguisher. You will regret it. You will end up replacing your room. We have limited pictures right now, so... But we got it up to level 3. That'll work for now. But now we need to hire somebody who
Pharmacy.
is good
Calling
at
nurse.
pharmacy. Or a nurse, that's a nurse. Pharmacy, right here. Okay? He's going to be expensive. But there we go. Alright. See him get treated over here. Yeah, it looks like a paint mixer from Lowe's, but it's fine. Drink it. Make you feel better. Yeah, patient cured. Yay! Well done, we've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in. So we can expand the hospital.
Announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Yay! Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. So we'll eventually be able to train them, but obviously why I'm kind of going towards some of the higher tier and some like the pharmacy, just because it's easier to pay the money than to have them die. Janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? So, we have the janitor already. So skip that little part that it was telling us. Right now we really only need one. We have the 2 rooms. All right. Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will go to another hospital. So we actually need... Let's throw a bench over here in front. Yeah. And then, believe it or not, they do really kind of bitch about the decorations here. So, if you throw something down, just throw something pretty next to it. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on break. They need a break room, basically, is what they're telling us. So, let's go to rooms and staff room. Where do we want to put it? We want to put it kind of centrally located because they need access, right? So... let's actually put it right here next to GP. I'm going to give it pretty decent size. Oh, next to the pharmacy, excuse me. This off the GP. We'll put this in there. I'm actually going to pause this really quick. What's this? No. Okay. Just because I kind of want to take my time decorating this. The staff room is pretty important. The higher prestige your staff room, the quicker they get their energy back, the happier they are, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So definitely an extinguisher, because they were employing doctors and of the such, they are stupid. It's not gonna fit there. It's not gonna fit there. So let's put this. Come on. You don't want to. Okay. How about here? Fine. We'll put it next to the door then. Be picky. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, we could put a Sonic poster in here. Let's put it behind the couch. Nobody has to really look at it. We don't have a lot of choices, so this room is going to be fugly for a minute, but bear with me. We don't have any kudosh yet. Will these fit? A little bit better next to the chair? Yeah, let's turn it though so it doesn't look like it's... No? Right there. Okay. Okay. No, we'll sell the garbage can. Can you let go of the flower for me? That'd be great. Or they want me to move that. No, let go. Alright, well then. I mean, yeah. And then I'll have to add to it. I kind of soft lock myself right there. No big deal. We fixed it. Garbage can right there. We're good to go. Okay. They have a staff room. Let's hit play. Rotate an item when holding an item. Yada, yada, yada. We figured that out. Sell an item. While you're holding it, right click. Sells it. Staff will head to the staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them. We did that. I do have music playing over here, but for the sake of monetization, obviously, we have the volume turned way, way down. I don't think it can be heard, but might be able to. If you can, it's good music. I'm not sure it's not copyrighted, so. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering. If there are no bins nearby, blah, 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 blah. No garbage cans, they'll throw the shit on the floor. You need more janitors, so choose your battles. Yay, we can have people go potty. Okay. Bullets! I'm intentionally leaving this blank because we are going to need another GP office. Let's actually be weird and put it like right here in the middle. Yeah, I mean, that'll work, right? I'll put a door here. Put it... No, let's turn that. I don't like that on this side. I'll put that there. There. Can we fit one in the middle?
Patients are reminded that this is a workplace, not a theme park.
Where's my sink? We do start over as we can. There we go. Sink. Hand dryer right here in the middle. They can share one, and we'll throw Sonic on the wall. Almost. He's almost there. Did we not put a garbage can in here yet? That is a must. Gotta put a garbage can in here. Can we put another one? No. Okay. Well, that'll work. Level 2 bathroom. For now it's fine. Cure 5 patients in the fracture ward for the love's sake. Dismiss that. We're not going to be doing that. We're hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. So, general diagnosis needs to go... Well, let's go right over here. What are we doing for this one? Oh, here it is. They put it up here at the top. 3x3. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We need to build more GPs' offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. So I'll show you in just a second here. Just 1 second. We're going to put in easy scan.
We now bring you the segment Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take a look at the new fine dining establishment Les Soufflés Tristes. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast are particularly good. I give it 4 salt shakers.
Extinguisher. And like I said, our choices right now are very minimal. More will unlock as the game goes, but for right now, we're just going to stick with what we got. We'll do a Jasmine Odyssey photo. Sonic poster because they care, right? But that got us over level 2. So we don't have a lot of kudos, but 40. Nah. Oh, let's wait. Okay. Leave it like that. Means we need to hire a doctor with diagnostics. This one has both, kind of mid-range. Gets toilet rage, has potential. Lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office. Got it. Okay, we're on it. Afraid of the dark and its implications. Well, Derek, we won't put you in the dark any more than we have to.
Security alert. Please be alert.
A 4? We're just... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean... Inspiring, high energy, green fingers.
Maintenance announcement.
Suspects you do see
Plants
more
need
tails.
water.
Alright. I mean, you seem fine. And we need to do another GP office. So, we can either rebuild a whole new one if we want to, or we can just go here and hit copy. And we'll just throw it right next to it, hit the check mark, and we are good to go. And now we just need to, need to earn 15,000 to unlock the deluxe clinic. The deluxe clinic's a little bit bigger. We'll see. Maybe we'll speed it up just a little. So we can kind of see what everybody's doing. Let's see if we can see somebody with lightheadedness if they come in. I love the 2-point games as far as the fact that you can zoom all the way in. I mean, this is as far as it goes, of course, but just go back to normal speed.
Doctor's
You
GP's
go there,
office.
watch him play the game. Like, the game actually moves inside there. You can listen to him talk. We need another doctor there. Misery guts discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, mystery guts. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Fantastic. Let's get another doctor in here, because it looks like the ones we have are on break. Wow. Edna, aren't you something? Well, let's go here. Hygienic, nasty, cheats at board games. I don't give a shit if you cheat at board games or not. We're not here to play board games. Why are you leaving? I would like you. Hey, you. Here. Looking for work? My ass. I put you in the room you were supposed to work in. Alright, let's put a couple benches out here. It looks like everybody wants to kind of sit and chill. Yeah, we can get two of them here.
2-point radio. Our reporter on the field, Sally Fig Blanket, has just returned with her camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
Nobody tells me anything either, dude, so... Okay, 2-point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital. Okay. So we have a couple of messages here. We need a ward. Get the patient to wait. Get the patient to wait. We need two of them. Or we need one. We have two patients that need it. By completing objectives and challenges, our organization earns kudosh. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using K, or kudosh. Best of all, we can then purchase the item at any of our hospitals. So once you unlock something, you're able to take it around to all the hospitals. You don't have to re-unlock it every single level. Let's actually go over here. The ward is going to be quite large. So let's go Oh, we unlocked the deluxe clinic too. I haven't seen anybody with lightheadedness yet though. Yeah, but we do need a ward. We have two waiting. So let's do the ward real quick. You see that they want it to be 4x3. That's crap. You were gonna want it to be... We go a little bit further. There we go. We'll just make a little hallway right there. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, we'll put her desk right here in the corner. Okay. Changing. We're gonna need more than one of these.
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property. No rummaging.
The hospital is one that I have found you definitely want as many possible. You want me to put two in there? No, I didn't do it right. Stop it. Thank you. Yes, I hear you. Let's put another screen in over here. as much as you can fit in here in the room that you built, do it. Put it in here, get it in here, get as many beds as you possibly can, as many of these changing things as you can, and then just kind of go from there. Because even if you don't necessarily need it right this very second, the ward is going to become a very, very busy place in your hospital. You see, these are what they're talking about. Like, we can unlock the bedside table, the wall monitor, and it'll tell you what it does. That one ups the diagnosis power and ups the treatment power, so that's fine. Deluxe clinic, get the patient to wait. The patient to wait. Bogwarts discovered. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expansive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have lots of patients. So we're going to go right here. Right now we have Lester is going to come over and help, which is great. And then you can stop it. Like, if you want 2 wards, you can have just one for diagnosis, just one for treatment. I mean, maybe. This level we probably won't need to, but on later levels, this room itself will become so freaking chaotic that you will have no choice but to come in here and add extra stuff. And then as you see, it just automatically adds it, you can deduct it, and Pam goes off someplace else and goes to wherever it is she's supposed to work. Also, as well, here's the queue that they were talking about. You can see he has a 75% chance of diagnosis. He's doing all right, and he's done. Info about the ward if you want to go look in here, and then any blueprints that you happen to have saved. If you happen to like this layout, you're like, yep, that's it. I nailed it. This is the one that's going to work, which I actually do kind of like this one. I'm actually going to rewrite this. Overwrite. Yep. Because I like this one better than my other one. My other one went the whole length of the hospital, and it's such a pain in the ass because it takes up so much room. Okay, so let's just check in. Here's lightheadedness. This guy has lightheadedness. There you go. Dink, dink, dink. So we will get them cured. Clearly. The little counter above their head is how fast before they are ready to leave us and go find another appointment. You can check her mood in here. If she needs, they're in a certain area that's not comfortable, or they need more food or whatever. She's got food right here. And we have janitors to stock these. It looks like they're doing a great job for us. A patient with lightheadedness is seeking treatment. We need to build a deluxe clinic. Let's do that. Okay, let's put... Yeah, we can put the deluxe clinic right here. I forgot all about it. I got to talking. They want this to be 3x3. Again, a little bit of bullshit. Not too bad on this one if I remember right. The deluxe is a little bit big, so we'll leave it like that. Takes up quite a bit of the room, but I mean, if you're not trying to... Here. Making things difficult, dude. You're standing right in the way. Okay. Corner. We'll put a plant right here. Only choices for decoration. We'll get more. We'll unlock more pictures here.
In the event of an epidemic, please try not to panic.
Fix invalid items. Oh. Okay. Okay, you're gonna be a button. I put that in the wrong spot. There we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and let's put a couple benches out here, mostly, so they can wait. And we'll go right here. We'll put another garbage can. just for the sake of having it. And what can we unlock just now?
If ever you have found yourself
We have
at a loss
70
as to
kudos
the
down
correct
here, you can
usage of the
see.
English language, you may enjoy my popular
Silver
guide to grammar.
bench.
A public service
The
I
big
perform with no
bench.
shortage of humility. I would do
don't need
one
air
to
conditioning just
proper
yet.
enunciation as well, but I fear you.
We could do the
undeveloped
magazine
vocal
rack.
abilities would
Yeah,
make this
that'll work.
quite impossible.
And then we'll actually, let's put this on the back of the bathroom. Wait, one here, and one there. There we go. Oh, somebody's got farts. I hear them. We got lightheadedness. Uh-oh, we need another assistant. Okay. I mean, they do have to take breaks, so.
Patients are reminded not to have dark thoughts.
Customer service, honey eggnog. Thinks their life is a rom-com yogurt connoisseur. All right. Dude's over here coughing. What's wrong with you? We don't know yet. Attractive environment. All right, we're doing it right. He likes that. Pam Flan is ready for a promotion from student nurse to junior nurse. Promotion from student nurse to junior nurse will provide a training slot, up her movement speed, up her diagnosis skill, and increase her treatment skill. Offer a pay raise to keep staff happy. Current salary is $14,000. New salary is $16,000. Let's take her up to as close to 17 as we can get. I guess that works. Okay. You don't have to increase their wages if you're running low on money and you have a huge amount of staff, which you will end up getting pretty decent sized hospitals on this. You don't have to increase it. Just know that, like, if their happiness is a little bit low, it's going to lower it even more. We just saw our plant go. Wilt.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Yeah. Dress her here and water the plant. There you go. That's better. Thank you. Alright, lightheadedness. Another staff promotion. We'll go to 13. I think that's pretty a clear diagnosis, right? So let's run over here to the deluxe clinic. The alarm system's going off. Yeah. Three D printing is too head. Perfect. All right. 1-star hospital. Congratulations. Your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I've retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. You threw our shit away? Okay. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe that you're capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. So we have a choice now to go to the next hospital, but we're going to stay here for a little bit. Just to kind of get our feet underneath us and figure out what exactly we have going on. And until we get training rooms in, we are going to kind of have to keep an eye on some things because people will level up on their own. But sometimes they're not the brightest. Like Charlotte here, for some reason, doesn't want to water the plants. It needs to happen.
Caution. Always proceed with caution.
Diagnosis 100%. Perfect. Okay. Alright, we look good, we look good. And then, while we're waiting for all that to happen, just a couple notes here. So if you want to, like, float over, usually, you're not going to give me, maybe that's the later versions. In 2 Point Campus, you can float over, like, decorations. It'll give you the heat map. Like, you don't have to bring the
We're
heat map
close
up.
to
You can just
award
float over it.
season.
Our year is over. The award ceremony. Open them all. We got Doctor of the Year, Nurse of the Year, no deaths. Woohoo! Most prestigious hospital and Employer of the Year. Yay, yay! We're just waiting for more. I'll speed it up here in a second, but let's look at some of the other tabs. Use the staff list, patient list, and illness list to monitor and manage the people in your hospital. Quickly find staff and patients, then jump to them in the hospital. So you can bring up your staff list here. And you can pick their job assignment. You can increase everybody's pay at one time, or it tells you who's looking for extra pay. You can increase it all at one time. Let's see. This is the job assignment. So if you don't want, you don't want her to do the deluxe clinic, you just want one of them to do GP, then make it that way. I have them all floating. I don't have a problem with it. Same with janitors. We're down to one. I thought we hired a second janitor. Well, let's do that now. Inspiring hygienic. Thinks Jasmine Odyssey is overrated. Well, don't look at the posters. Don't know what to tell you. Alright, so you can actually look at your illnesses here. Use the illnesses list to review which illnesses have been encountered in this hospital so far. View cure rates and statistics for each illness based on the patients that have visited the hospital. Also see your reputation for dealing with each illness, which feeds into the hospital's overall medical reputation. A higher reputation with an illness will attract more patients exhibiting symptoms of that illness. So basically, the better you treat something, the more of that patient you're going to see. And you can see who's in what room. We have grout, clamp, misery guts, bed face, bogwarts, and lightheadedness are what we're currently treating. You can just kind of zoom in and look around if you want to. Some of them you can't tell. This one, Jock Chunder. I'm not seeing like any complaints, diagnosis, feeling.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Nothing. Are we low a nurse? Alright, let's hire another nurse. Those are on. Let's see, we need one in ward management for sure, for sure. That should kick this one over to the pharmacy. Yep, there we go. Okay. Alright, 2 janitors. We got another assistant kind of wandering here and there. Oh, that's the toilet that we're hearing. Cure 25 patients. Well, let's speed this bitch up. Let's do this. Get hospital to level 6. Well, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. I don't think we have any other rooms, do we? Deluxe, general diagnosis, staff room, toilets. We have all of that. Let's put an Outrun Arcade right here. And we should be able to fit the periscope right here too. There we go. That'll help get our level up there. Almost to level 6. And then this keeps them entertained. It's kind of out of the way. We're not going to put anything else there, so. They have plenty of room to wander in and out and around. What's this? Pharmacy emergency. A group of pharmacy patients were kicked out of a jumbo hospital for making slanderous comments about Mr. McNally, and now are looking for further treatment. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Should we have them sent here? Cure 5 patients with bogworts. Yeah, we've treated them before. We have 90 days to do it. Free money. Sounds to me like free money. And you can see these are the ones. So if you want to go in and... Can we prioritize on this one? Oh, we can change his name. Yeah, no, that's fine. Bill Bamshoot works great to me. But it shows that he's a VIP right here. Status heading for queue. Oh, you can move him up in the queue if you want to. Oh, this one. Okay. Looks like they're all next to go in there, so we're good to go.
I have only one word to say to you today. Trousers, people. Trousers.
Trousers, people. Trousers.
They protect against sunburn and knobbly knee syndrome. Take heed, dear listeners.
She just feeding them food. That's the treatment for bogworts, people. Just mix a bunch of paint together. Don't do that. For YouTube, that was just a joke. Part of the game. Just a quirky part of the game. It was good. We got staff in here on break. We're actually earning money too. We're not losing a whole lot of money, so we're doing all right. We're doing good. Just gonna let them go. Coffee break. That's not a good sound. What was that? One failed. Oh, we failed to treat bogworts. Well, I mean, she's doing pretty good over here, and the machine broke, it looks like, so. What's this? Well done. We cured enough of the patient group. This has helped our reputation, and we've been sent a reward. We cured 5 patients in the hospital within 90 days, 10 rep, 10 kudosh, and 10,000. We cured 3 out of 5. It's not bad. So we're up to 155 kudosh. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails or if they're waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital reputation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with ghost capture qualification. I believe we've got that. I believe. Let's have a look at our janitors. There's those janitors right here. Ooh, we did not. Okay. Let's see if we can find one.
A ghost has been sighted in the hospital.
The ghost one is gone. Well, that's a problem. So the ghost is just pretty much gonna go around and haunt people. Oh shit, there's another one. Why are people dying all of a sudden? Slow down. Killed someone. Sad about killing someone. Well, I mean, you should be. Yeah. I mean, that's not a fantastic thing. It's not a great day. Really? 13.5? 14? Almost? Cool.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
You need one too?
This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people
Still nothing
like
with
the voice
ghosts.
of a world-class DJ.
Yeah.
Coming up next,
Maybe
42
just
hours
run
of
around and
music from
scare the hell out of our
background
staff for a
band.
while.
Enjoy.
Until we can get a janitor with ghost catching capabilities. Let's see, what do we got down here? Plants. How big are these? I mean, these are kind of cute. We can put them here. That ghost sounds positively adult. Yeah, that'll work. We can get a light-headed ghost in there. One in there. Put one in here. Increases the prestige everywhere, so I'm good with it. Here. Put one. Nope, this side of the wall. Oh, why? There we go. There we go.
Deluxe Clinic calling doctor.
Nobody in the... There's a doctor right there. What's wrong with you? Almost to level 6. I feel like we almost need to add another room, yeah? Not sure. Oh, the entire staff. We don't have a training room yet, so we can't exactly train any of our staff. Or we can keep promoting them. Somebody else die? No. Yes. Dying. We need, like we had on Galacticare, the little packets we could drop on them so they don't die. That's okay. Our doctors just have to get better. How those? Staff is good. Ghost is gone. That's going to be helpful. Alright, let's fast forward again. Seems like every time I hit fast forward, shit goes sideways, which, I mean, this is game, but we've earned 200,000. We've cured 22 of 25. Just got to get to level 6, which is not going to be easy. I mean, we don't really have a queue in any of the rooms that would justify building another. Health inspection. Henry Jobsworth, the county's foremost health inspector, has informed us that he'll be visiting us for an inspection soon. Mr. Jobsworth goes on to add that he intends to visit the oily cormorant whilst he's here in Hogsport, home to, he says, the finest crisp selection in the county. He'll be arriving soon. A good report would help our reputation. Sure. Well, there's the haver I was looking for.
You know,
I don't know why it wouldn't do it just a second ago,
to
but...
myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have
We got some
I? Oh, well, more catchy music.
lightheadedness
Right.
over here.
The health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
Please try to look healthy. We're a hospital. People aren't supposed to look healthy. Watch her get her head screwed off. Looks very painful. Oh, better. Staff promotion. Okay. We did the cured 25 patients. That one's complete. We just gotta get this up to level 6. Let's see. Close this. Can we unlock anything? We got a little bit of kudosh, so let's have a look down here. The energy machine, drink machines are handy. The hand sanitizer, that'll do it. Small aircon. Yeah, I mean, we could do the drinking fountain. That's... Put one there, and we'll throw one back here. Bookcase, sweets dispenser. Might do the bookcase. Because we can put that... Let's do the bookcase. Yeah. Because we can put that back here. Put the magazine rack. There we go. Okay. He's gonna visit and give us a rating, which is gonna help our reputation. Ward emergency. 5 patients with bed phase. Yeah, let's
Patients now
take them.
arriving. For the ward.
1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 beds, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know who that is, but they can get the hell out. A new illness, head crabbedness, discovered. Our Doctors have discovered a new illness, head crabbedness. The sufferer's head has been seized by a rare form of parasitic crustacean. Fortunately, a treatment is available that wrenches the creature from the victim, leaving their head healthy and uninfested. We'll send the patient for treatment in our deluxe clinic. Let's put some benches over here. Just one there. And just for shits and giggles, we'll put one there. And we'll put another drinking fountain and a bin over here. There we go. Okay. That works. His mood's good, his health is good. Alright, we're just gonna leave him. I screwed up the queue last time and ended up killing 2 people, so we're not gonna do that. Inspection report. Has sent us the report from his recent visit. It's 30 pages, so we haven't read it, but the conclusion reads, one of our county's better medical destinations, destined to be a favorite of the sickly enthusiast in the know. Well done. An encouraging report from an influential figure in county healthcare. Nice. See ya. What do we got? Two. Can we see, like... Oh, we didn't hear changing. That's cool. Is this one from Bedface?
When first entering the hospital,
here.
please make your way to reception.
Quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. Alright. Got one reading. That's not bad. Okay. We don't really have any queues anywhere, so we're doing good. What's this? Well done. You cured enough of the patient group. This was helped our reputation, and we've been sent a reward. We cured 4 out of 5. Alright. 10 rep, 10 kudosh, and 10 grand. This just means we have a new level on the map. We can go to the map anytime we want to. But I want to try to get 3 stars here before we do that. So far, so good. We're looking alright. Gosh, we gotta get to that level 6, don't we? Well, I mean, we really don't need any other of these rooms. We don't really need any of these either. End of the year. Open them all. Bigglesworth. Employee of the year. Most person. We didn't get no deaths. Obviously, we killed somebody. Nurse of the year and doctor of the year. All right. These are the same that you go through the little buttons on the bottom left. Here's your staff. These are just graphs rather than looking at lists and stuff. I believe you can get in through
annual Silverbottom Invitational, the most venerable event in the competitive omelet cooking calendar.
This is your visualization, so you can see staff happiness, staff energy, blah 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 blah, all that good stuff. This is overview, so this is where you're gonna find those. The staff, the patients, all that good stuff. It's in the overview. And then prices, you can up the prices if you're, you want to. If you feel like you're, so the patients are using one room versus another, getting treated for one thing versus another, you can up the prices on it, or you can modify everything and up it, or you can lower it. It's up to you. Take out loans if you need to, all the way up to 250,000. So I'm able to get where they want to be. You might want to rearrange things to unblock the route. Where exactly are you trying to get to? I don't see her blocked at all. She doesn't look blocked to me. She's wandering around over there just fine. There's no areas that are blocked. She was trying to go into the deluxe clinic through the damn wall. Good lord. That doctor. What does that sound? You need a nurse. Good pharmacy. Oh, they got it covered. It's just for a second. Alright, our level's about halfway there. We're getting there, we're getting there. Alright, I mean, that's looking pretty good. Oh, why did it go down? Staff promotion. Oh, pretty big raise there.
In case of staff shortage, please contact a member of staff.
Diagnosis 75%. We need to get some training done. Yeah, we'll take them. Ward emergency. We'll always take a ward emergency. The emergencies generally, when you get into higher levels, sometimes it's like 10 patients. I think I've seen 12 was the largest I've ever seen for one. So keep that in mind if you're accepting or you plan on accepting these emergencies often. Certain rooms. Usually it's just the ward that sends like the big parties. Sometimes like diagnosis will get them. Just depends. Okay, we're not going to fail any of these. That face. I don't see anything wrong with your face though. I don't see anything wrong with your face.
And the news today. Conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
I mean, okay. I think that's pretty much true every day.
For a new PA announcer.
He's in here getting changed. We're still making a profit, so we're doing okay. I think we should build another GP just to try to get the level. We killed somebody. Let's see if we can, and we'll hire a couple more. Because clearly they're taking a hot minute to get over here. Yeah. Let's see. Thinks their life is a vine, calm, likes to lay down. Alright. It's you. You do you. Is there no doctor in here? Doctor required. Yeah, that'll work.
The hospital may well be haunted.
There we go. If you proceed at your current pace, you'll achieved everything that you can in your founding establishment soon enough. I can sense your confidence inflating. Careful that you don't build yourself up for an even greater fall. Yours, Fragrantly, Crossbridge. Oh, we got the salty snacks machine. Nice. So we can put that in. Okay, I don't want to put that anymore. Cure 30 patients. Earn $400,000, which we're almost there. Hospital value of 750, which we're already there. We're at 1.1 million. So we just need to sit here and cure patients. You know what? Do we have a janitor with Ghost yet? Yay! Get them out of here. Go, go,
Maintenance
got.
announcement. Plants need water.
Go, go. Go, go. Thank you. Much better. We don't have to worry about that no more. He will go get all the ghosts. Who are you gonna call? This is 3 out of 5 patients. No. I mean... What's happening?
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil.
He mentioned it. Let's take a gardening break.
Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait. The sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Fantastic. All right, keep going. %, diagnosis over there. I like seeing that. All right, let's see. Let's put in that salty snack machine. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's OT? And I'll put you right there. Perfect. Briny Brittle, Cheesy Gubbins, and Burp. Okay. I mean, if it keeps everybody happy. We got some lightheadedness over here. Almost
Could
halfway
patients
there.
please be a joy to
Get in there.
treat?
Why is our
Thank
money
you.
falling? Oh, because I'm spending money. Stop spending money. Alright, well, we'll stop spending money. We'll just sit here. We'll sit here and wait. Yeah, it's fine. Janitor's just in the doctor's office while you're telling the doctor your secret. Profit loss, that's why. We need a double fast forward down here. 16 out of 30. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Who's in this first office? Tessa Phoenix. Let's see. She is nailing it. She's 100% almost every single time. Keep it up. See, there's
Please
another
look
one.
out for invisible and potentially lethal diseases.
Yeah, we'll take them.
Patients now arriving for the ward.
See if we can get all 5 of the ward patients this time. There's a profit. Alright, let's leave shit alone. Stop touching things.
I went to a holistic nature community last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
Impress the VIP with it. Yeah, we got this. Bring his ass on. We'll get 5 stars, no problem.
The health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
Yeah, don't look sick, fuckers. Alright. So far, we're looking okay. We got... Whoops. Hit the right button. What's going on? We got 4 of them. Why is he sitting out here? Let's say there's a bed empty. Why aren't you in it? Cured. 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 This one. Cured. Sweet! We got one more. Like Joe, who was sitting out here in the hallway, not paying attention when everybody else came in, apparently. Yep. That's you. There he is. Herbie Doom. Herbie, I swear to God, if you fail this because you weren't paying attention, you decided to hang out in the hallway and get some cheese puffs, dude, I'll be pissed.
Former patients are asked not to haunt the hospital.
Please and thank you. There's 8,000. Oh, we went down again. Oh, that's remaining. I was reading that wrong. Okay, got it. One more patient to cure. Let it be Herbie. Come on, Herbie. Cured. Get to Herbie. Nope. He's still being treated. Okay. That's okay. Yay! Okay. We did it. 5 out of 5. Whoop, whoop. And we impressed the VIP. Hello. Just a little bit more money, and we got the 3rd star on this one. Perfect. We're doing great. We're rocking this. Aww. Treatment failed, huh? Lightheadedness. How can you...
Yearly review.
They're happy that they
imminent.
killed someone. Well, that's great.
If you're
I mean,
looking for a product with which to clean your hair, we at Justa would like to ask that you consider our shampoo.
Yeah, all right.
Justa
I
shampoo.
think we need to swap her out,
It'll
yeah.
clean your hair, but it won't change your life.
Almost made it with no deaths. That guy got right right there and had to die.
Point Radio.
Huh. I can't justify hiring another doctor. I just can't do it. Diagnosis 0. Do we need to swap you around? Diagnostic, GP. We'll see how he does on this one. We'll up his wages. He wasn't making shit for money. Hello? Good lord. Greedy? There's 100%. Okay. That one must have just been a one-off for him then. Lightheadedness, we got them. We only need to make 40,000 more. That's just a couple patients, to be honest. We're at one in the pharmacy. We're still doing great over here. 100% again. Lightheadedness. Oh. Cool. I didn't even know you could do that. Upped our reputation. Hell yeah. We got a high-ass reputation. Bring it on. We only got 25,000 more to make. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on. On break in 20 days. For 20 days? That's a hell of a break. Jesus.
Patients are reminded instructed not to spread diseases.
I want to go work for 4 hours and then take 20 days off. That sounds like a sufficient break to me. And deserved. Thumbs up, alright. Thumbs up is good. Janitors are doing their thing. Alright, we're running a tight ship. 2,000 more. 2,000 more. All right, there's our third one. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 3-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. I hope for your sake that you remember how you were able to concoct such a model institution, because the county will expect you to repeat this feat ad infinitum. May this free you of gumption and fill you with nerves. Yours fragrantly, So you can either continue on this map and play it sandbox mode, because if you continue, we can hit continue. You can see there's no, you don't have any objectives. So I mean, you can continue to build this hospital out to your little heart's content. I don't believe there's any other plots to buy on this map, but let's go ahead and jump back out here.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down at Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
Hogsport. Begin your career. We did the Hogsport. We got 3 stars there. We don't need there. We need here. Yeah. Lower Bullocks. Let's have a look. Let's start this hospital. Staff qualifications. Welcome to Lower Bullocks. It's a lovely little village with a big problem. A significant proportion of the population believe themselves to be rock stars. There's only one thing that can cure this. Psychiatry. Oh god, I hate this psychiatry. Okay. Only doctors with a psychiatry qualification will be able to diagnose and treat people in the psychiatry room. We've managed to find one, but you should keep your eyes peeled for job applicants with psychiatry and other useful qualifications. So, oh, they didn't. Okay. Why would you make a... This is GP, yeah? Sell it. I don't want this room. Thank you. Okay. So they have it set up kind of like we had our other one, right? Let's pause this real quick. We're not going to be getting any people right now, so... Let's go ahead and do that. That's good, that's good, that's good. I guess, let's move these over here for a second, just because I don't know where the rooms are going to go. So, we can start with GP, right? I think I have a blueprint. I do. Ah, I do. Look at me go. Okay. We will put GP right there. There we go. Okay. And we'll put... Yeah, let's do one more. Just because we know we're going to need it. Ignore the exclamation points at the top of that. That is just letting me know that my blueprint is from a different level where they had things in the room that we haven't unlocked yet. So it's not going to let us have it. It just automatically removes them from the room. Okay. Psychiatry. I believe I actually have one. I do. Sure. We'll go with that. That there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, we'll take you and put you right there. We'll take you and put you right there. Now we need a staff room. Why is that a weird looking step? Why is there a bookcase in the middle? I need to go through my things here, apparently. Nope, that's the same one. This one. That's fun. Well, let's put you right over here, actually. No turn. Thank you. Yeah, that'll work for now. That's how I'm gonna keep it. We'll figure it out. Alright, bathrooms. Bathrooms, bathrooms, bathrooms. We need general diagnosis. We need all of this. We need all of it. So... I'm not sure what that sound was. Bathroom? A weird place for it, but we'll do things a little bit different here. Let's do pharmacy? No, no, no. Blueprints. Thank you. Bloop. Okay. Pharmacy right here. Yeah. Yeah. I know, we need a nurse. Stop your bitching. General diagnosis. I don't think we're going to be able to fit right here. No, but we can. Go like that, and we'll make it a hallway right there. Okay. So let's go over here. Items. We need a salty snack machine. Okay. And a snack machine. Put that there. So that we can put a bin. Fire extinguisher over here. Put a drinking fountain right there. Okay, and we'll turn it like this. And we'll put the leaflet stand here. Magazine rack there. Bookcase next to it. We'll put a plant right there. And maybe a light-headed poster, the jasmine poster. Okay. Little small waiting area, not anything huge or big. And so this side, let's go. Oh, we unlocked the newsagent already. Yeah, I'll put that in a second. We'll put an Outrun arcade here. Like that. Come here. That's not gonna fit there. So we'll pick you up and scoot you back over. That works for me. Okay. We need a nurse, it said. Well, let's grab this one because they've got ward management. Wait. Ward management and stamina training. This is diagnostics and treatment, so we actually need that. Here. And we need one there. And then we'll hire you to have you around. No, we don't have a ward yet, but do we have another plot to build? You know what, though? We could put the ward right in the middle. What else do we have? We have the deluxe clinic, right? So... that's weird, huh? That'll work, though. Okay. And... deluxe clinic. Let's go back to here. Deluxe clinic. Let's close that for a second. No. edit. Just gonna completely block off that door, but I can remove it. We did this. That's still not enough room, is it? I don't think. Let's do that. Blueprints, deluxe clinic. Oh, maybe. Look at us go. Okay. We've been contacted by Bungle Technologies, who run various research hospitals across the county. They have an interesting proposition for us. Their psychiatry license was recently revoked due to an incident with, well, it's best not to go into it. They want to send us psychiatry patients, and in exchange will allow us to buy some of their latest technology. Until our organization acquires a research license, we need all the technology we can get our hands on. Okay. Crap, we're gonna need another psychiatry. So, I should have done it before. Loop it. It's not gonna fit there. You know, we may just have to make do. Yeah, because we don't quite have the money to buy that plot yet, so we'll just have to make do with one for now. Everything there looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Somebody in there. Doctor required. This one over here wandering around. Flex on the neck. Yeah, let's have this one just in case. I'll back up. Okay. Need a doctor here? Yeah. Let's do this. Diagnostics here.
Time spent worrying about pay is time that could be spent working.
Fair enough. Hey Frank, how are you? Game's going great. Have you played this one? Let's see. Mockstar discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Mockstar. Patients believe themselves to be one of the greatest rock stars the world has ever seen, but are sadly gaga. We'll send the patient for treatment in our psychiatry. Perfect. Let's actually throw a couple benches over here. Just because you know they're going to want them, right? And psychiatry might get a bit busy. So we'll throw one here, whip it around. Perfect. And one there. And we'll just throw another one over here for shits and giggles. And some passive income. Perfect. I absolutely adore the 2-point series. If you've already played Museum, this one's going to be a bit disappointing just because it's a smaller map and it's the first one of the series. So know that if you've played Museum, you'll probably get through Hospital in a day, or maybe 2 if you play it that way. But it's still enjoyable. I just looked on Steam and it's absolutely embarrassing, but I have 579 hours in this game. So it's absolutely worth it. Bungle Technologies have given us access to some of their latest technology. A pharmacy drug mixer upgrade and a general diagnosis easy scan machine upgrade. If we buy these for our machines, they will become more powerful, helping us diagnose and cure more patients. So we just go over here. We have... Shit, do we have janitors who could do upgrades? That's the question. We need this one. And we're going to hire this one too. Just because the more wrenches, the quicker it is. So where's our easy scan? I have this backwards, don't worry. We can upgrade right here. 25% diagnosis power. Cost 10,000. And the big mixer. I think that's all we got. Our money is getting quite low. Oh, shut up. Upgrading machines. We picked it out. Verbal diarrhea discovered. Nice. Disease people can't stop talking about. Verbal diarrhea spreads fast and can be heard for miles. We'll send them in our pharmacy. He needs to get his ass in there and upgrade that then. Why is that away from me? Oh. These are old blueprints. I need to go through and revamp them. We got our Freddie Mercury looking dude over here.
Please drive home safely
I can't
and
remember what he
soon.
has. Mockstar. Oh, he's got Mockstar. That's right. They all come in looking like Freddie Mercury. And then they go out looking like different people.
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
We all own a gold-plated hovercraft, right? Thank you for the follow, Frank. I appreciate it. Alright, come on. You're pissing me off. You're too slow. Doctors have discovered lazy bones, skeletal fatigue caused by lack of calcium in the diet. Upon diagnosis, the patient should be immediately rushed to a ward where they must sleep for several days whilst being fed milk and cookies by a nurse. Somehow I knew we were going to need that. I mean, it took up a shit ton of room right in the middle, but that's okay. It'll work for now. Almost done, come on. Where are... Here we go. Staff promotion. Yeah, whatever. Great. Where are... Oh, there they are. Upgrades complete. We can construct new hospital buildings. So, this one is much simpler than the other ones. Campus I'm not a fan of, but you just click it and buy it. We're of course broke. Don't have money yet. We'll get to it in a little while. We should have 3. We should have this one, and this one. So you can just kind of choose whichever side of the hospital you want on. We can actually afford that one. We don't really have anything to build yet, so we're good. Eventually we'll pick it up and we'll... What I like to do with this level is it's usually like this one I buy, and then I will actually move GP and psychiatry all over to this building, just because by the end of this level you're going to need probably 3 to 4 psychiatry offices. They send us a lot of psychiatry patients during this level. So a lot of ward and a lot of psychiatry. We need a PANS lab. Just as I said, we don't need another room, right? Damn, the PANS lab is expensive too. We don't really have anything that we don't need. So we're just gonna kind of have to make money. I suppose we could take a loan.
Megan Purse has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait.
So let's actually, we're gonna buy 3 first. It does take a couple days for everything to work through, get the patient to wait, We will have a PANS lab for them soon. We need another assistant here.
Maintenance announcement.
Oh no, we didn't buy 2
Plants need
things.
water.
Yeah, Sebastian, Class Clown, works for Peanuts Litter. That's fine. We have good janitors. I don't have any of the DLCs for Campus. This one I have 3 DLCs for. I have the Bigfoot, the Aliens, and the Stitch in Time. I should get some of the ones for Campus though, because I saw that they have a rocket or a space program when I just downloaded it on my Switch. So yeah, absolutely, I should go get those. They look like fun. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, Portishead. Portishead affects both body and mind. Once thought to be caused by proximity to sea air, it's now known to be chiefly caused by living in Portishead. We'll send the patient for treatment in the ward. Yeah. You're fine. Go. Okay, we got the 2 buildings, which means this is done. So I'm actually going to, let's pause. Let's edit this because I want to move it. And where's my door? Oops. GP. Perfect. That's fine, they're just windows. Edit. Move over here. This way. Perfect. Okay. You. Edit. Move. And we're going to put you over here on the other side. There. Okay. And we're going to go copy. Put another one right next to it. Perfect. Get your ass off the bench. Thank you. This one over here. Come here. Boop. Boop. And this will be actually handy because we're in a whole new building. We'll just flop those over to the wall here. Nope, I'm not gonna go there. Go. There. Perfect. Okay. You guys are just kind of sitting out in the middle of the hallway for right now, but that works. That's fine. We won't tell anybody that you're just being weird. So let's actually copy the bathroom real quick. Because they will cause a holy hell mess if you don't have a bathroom for them. We're going to tuck it right back there. Perfect. We need to hire another. We had another for psychiatry, didn't we? But we'll grab this one just so they can break. Okay. Lightheadedness. We've already discovered lightheadedness. That's not new. And let's actually get a janitor for over here too. Ah, we don't have any that do ghosts, but that's okay. Over there, Freddie Mercury. Okay, we need a nurse over here.
Ooh.
No? Somebody took it. Perfect, okay. I haven't played Museum yet, but I have watched a few of my favorite streamers are playing it. Raptor's playing it constantly right now until he finishes it, so I kind of watched them play and got excited, and then I was like, maybe I should stop because it's going to ruin it for me, but I don't think that's possible with these games. Like, you could have one where you kill everybody. I mean, you know, you can play this game so many different ways. It's crazy. Yeah, it's so good. You can put so many hours. It's like sim amount of hours you can put in it, like Sims 4 or Sims 3, because you really can just sit here and play forever. Oh, that's right. We need the page. That's right. We need the pants lab. Do I have a blueprint for that? I do. Do we have the money? We do. Where did I put your door? Okay, let's tuck you. Come on. No, because of the door, yeah? Okay. Let's put it there then. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Let's move this here. That'll work. And then we need a doctor.
Ooh, ooh.
They don't have to be super smart to work in the PANS lab. It's a super easy process.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf.
Bench.
Radio.
We're listening to Harrison Wolf, your own voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find
This
out
is so
what's
much fun.
really going on.
I will tell you that
First, here are
when
some
you
people
play,
playing
either
musical
wear
instruments.
headphones or, you know, kind of be someplace where you can hear the volume of the game, just because some of the insinuations and some of the little jokes, they will go by you so quickly. But some of the illnesses are hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And some of the shit that the announcer guy says it just cracks me the hell up. It's funny. And like these over here, the PANS lab is going to be, let's flip the other way, be a little easier to see it. They actually, here he comes. As So he actually has a pan on his head.
Nurse needed.
And he's
in
gonna come
general
in.
diagnosis.
And it's just gonna horribly pull it off. Painful as hell. But they're grateful for it for us, so, you know, we take it for what it is. It's one of 3. The staff request I forgot. So you can X this out if you don't want to do it, but I just let them run. It's extra kudosh down. So hospital's kind of hard to earn the kudosh on. So anything that you can let run that earns it, just let it run. Just earn your kudosh because you're gonna have to unlock so much shit later. Museum is hilarious. I saw that they kind of took it to a whole nother level as far as the exhibits and stuff. But I think the idea that they did with museum is absolutely phenomenal. It's amazing. I was watching one of my favorite streamers, and the chat was actually saying, you know, hey, I'd like to see 2 Point Hotel, or I'd like to see 2 Point, you know, this and that, and it ended up coming up in the museum, right? Like we had the haunted hotel and other things that kind of make you feel like you're doing 5 different 2 Point games, which is great. I'm hoping and praying that those are teasers for upcoming games that they're bringing out. These guys really like to do that. They really like to tease you, and then in a couple of years, like, you'll see as you're playing Hospital and Campus, you'll be like, hey, that's in Museum, because they throw little teasers in here about upcoming games that they're getting ready to release. And then you see it 2 years later and you're like, oh, you bastards. You told us about that and nobody even realized it. Nobody even caught on to it. Oh, here's our second one.
Pendulums and pocket
What we got?
watches.
Orlando Backwheel. Well done. Oh,
say
that's
one
his.
thing,
That was his
and then another
thing.
thing.
We got the radio
And I say
reporter
one
visiting
thing,
psychiatry.
and then another thing.
We just need
It's
one
possible you're now
more
hypnotized too.
in the Pans lab. Let's hit fast forward. Did our doctor? Oh, there he is. That's Mockstar. Are they giving us the... No, not yet. No upgrades for those yet.
Good patients, please stop
Lightheadedness
coughing.
emergency, I'll take it. Yeah.
Patients with lightheadedness are arriving.
Well, and Museum, I'm actually very shocked because Campus came out, like just 2 years ago. Campus was out. And so to have when Museum came out, I thought it was, I guess the rest of us thought it was going to be just like Campus and Hospital. But watching it, I'm like, I was the same way as one of my streamers. She's like, I keep thinking it's going to end, and then there's more, and then there's more. And it's like, they outdid themselves with Museum. So I can't wait to see absolutely what they have in store for the next one. And they're quick. Like, I mean, I guess because they already have this template set, right? The characters they don't have to get the avatars. They don't have to get a lot of the assets. They already have them in the background. But to make a map the size that Museum is, that is astounding. It's absolutely crazy that they did it that fast. And that it works. It's not broken. I haven't seen anybody really have any issues other than the Twitch integration, which caused just humongous amounts of throw up everywhere. But if that's the worst one that they had, good on you guys. Go get them. I wonder if I should put a staff room over here. We got the money, why not? Let's do it.
Don't forget to tip your nurse.
Can I? Oh, yep, we can. Just look at there we go. Then they don't have to walk as far. Make it a little bit easier when it comes to them getting the diagnosis. Oh, good, good. And I don't think you need to have a huge, meaty computer to run it either, right? Like, my system obviously is pretty set up so that I can stream, but my daughter wants to run it. My stepdaughter wants to run it, and her PC is just a gaming PC. It's not like, or a gaming laptop. It's not anything fantastic. She's afraid it's gonna freeze and crash.
Open your mouth and have a
Oh, good, good, okay. Because I haven't really looked at any of the specs, and these run fairly easy. But like I said, this is a much smaller map than Museum, so this is like a quarter of the size of Museum. It definitely wouldn't take as much pull as 2 Point Museum would, because that's a lot. There's a lot in that game. Earn $100,000. I mean, okay. It makes the staff happy. I don't have to listen to him bitch. We just need one more. Good. They're so fantastic about that. They really are a good studio. Let's fix that so that we need one more. Oh yay, 7 out of 7. We got 100% on that one. Hell yeah! There he is. There's our last patient. Aw. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, that's crap. There's one.
Regular breathing helps prevent stress, clouded thoughts, and death.
Perfect. There's our 1 star. We unlocked a new hospital, a new room, which is cardiology, and now we can upgrade the Deluxe to...
A warm greeting to you all this fine morning,
And Lower
especially
Bollocks is
those
now
of you in
available, which is another
Filtering,
hospital.
where renovations have been completed on the
Thank
bridge
you,
that
I
leads to the
appreciate that.
town's ancient castle. Officials say people crossing over will no longer need to wear parachutes and life jackets. Ah, it just won't be the same.
All right. We are going to finish Lower Bollocks next time. We're going to get those last 2 stars. But for right now, I am going to let you go. I have to go do a couple other things and do some recording. So thank you so much for hanging out and joining me. And we'll see you probably Wednesday morning. I'll probably be streaming again here on Twitch. And I'm also on YouTube. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Frank, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.